All right, what's good, y'all? Today we are reacting to a video of apparently a road rager flashing his gun at people, and we know you cannot flash your gun at people. Okay. Yeah, we reacting to that video, man. We're giving y'all a good reaction today. Before we do, make sure you drop down in the comment section, like the video, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, all that good stuff. But before we jump into this video, I'm going to mention, and I'm going to say this, and a lot of videos, if you do not want to watch a reaction video, you don't have to watch it. Click off the video right now and go to something else. I don't want to hear down or see down in the comments people saying, oh, your commentary is too much, you're talking way too much. It's a reaction channel. This is what's supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen, okay? For all you whiny babies out there, you can go somewhere else. You don't have to watch it. All right, cool. All right, let's go.
We were coming in here, and the guy that was stopped there with the complaint that you were talking to, as we came in, I was in the left-hand lane. He came around me and tried to cut in front of me to go into the parking space. Damn near ran into the side of me. I kept going straight. He zoomed past me, cut in front of me, slammed on his brakes. That's when I have a concealed carry permit.
Yeah.
That's when I reached down and picked up my gun.
Damn,
Don't take it out the zipper.
I won't.
Roll the window down for my partner, please.
Okay. I have to pause it right here because this guy's coming up on them with a flashlight in broad daylight, number one. Okay. Maybe it's because the windows are tinted, but apparently these, from what I'm seeing, it looks like these are the people that maybe call the police. This guy's walking up onto the car like this is a traffic stop or something. The other cop, okay, cool. You know, he don't want to see the gun. You told him about the gun. Okay, cool. He showed you the gun. You know, obviously a cop is going to be alert. But I feel sometimes cops should be a little bit more understanding, but I do understand that they deal with a lot on a day-to-day basis. So these cops seem a little slightly on edge. Maybe not there yet, but borderline. You know, we'll see how they act.
I reached down and picked up my gun, and I held it right here.
Did you take it out of the zipper?
Did not take it out of the zipper.
Oh, wait, hold on. I am tripping. This is the guy that was flashing the gun. This is why they are acting like this. This is the guy that people called the police on. I thought it was another guy. So that's my fault. So they're doing the right thing. I am sorry. I apologize to those police officers. Let's continue with the video. That's why you got to keep watching, right? And that's why we got commentary.
Held it right here. I held it right here.
Look, his wife is scared. She knows that he's lying. Look.
Coming up on the upper level parking, which is where I came, and once again he stopped me as I passed by him. He stopped at me, wagged his finger at me again, and I came here and picked up my wife.
Does any of that constitute pulling out a firearm?
When he came by me at 20 miles an hour,
which is not very fast.
You
got every right to be pissed off.
I had no idea what he was doing. I had no idea if he had a gun. I had no idea if he was trying to harm me. Why would he come?
You gonna pull that card, sir?
There's bad drivers all over Texas.
And we in Texas. This looks like DFW. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Cuts in front of me.
This looks like DFW.
As if he was gonna go into the parking lot and then stop. Went back.
Which people do drive crazy.
Decided not to go into the parking area. Now he pulled his car back out and goes the same direction I happen to be going, and now he's in front of me. I slowed down so that there wouldn't be additional confrontation. Unfortunately, as I passed right by him right there, he said something else to me. I didn't know he was talking to you guys, but he said something else to me. I ignored him, walked by, picked up my wife.
You got your ID on you?
I sure did.
What did you see?
I tried to cross through.
But what did you see?
Over there in I'm an Uber driver. I came in there.
Oh, man, this dude is an Uber driver. I already knew it. Are you kidding me? Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but most Indians, this guy looks like he's Indian. Or he's from India. They calm people. They're not aggressive people. You know what I'm saying? They don't carry around firearms like black people do and white people do. And Hispanics and Mexicans. They don't really carry around firearms. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of them do have them. This guy's a fucking Uber driver. He probably passed this guy in this F-150, rode by him or whatever, and the guy just flashed the gun at him, and all of a sudden he got pissed off. You know, and he called the cops. This guy was not going to harm him. He's saying he was afraid for his life. And this cop knows that as well. This cop knows that. This guy was not. He said, I'm just an Uber driver. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we know this. He looks like an Uber driver. I've driven Uber before. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was completely unnecessary from this guy to flash his gun to him. But people in Texas we are allowed to open carry. We don't have to have a license for a gun. It's the same way in Florida. It's the same way in Georgia. It's the same way in Tennessee. It's the same way in a lot of other states. So, you know, but this guy had no business flashing the gun just because somebody was driving crazy. You don't do that, bro.
Drive over there and I want to get the shortcut over there. Okay, I came the second lane, he come the third lane. He has to go to the turn, right? He come the third lane. I try to get the turn and he come to the third lane and the second lane, both middle.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your...
He not let me to go.
Hey, that airport does get busy.
Yeah, he showed me like this, yeah.
With the firearm out of the bag?
Yeah, he showed me like this.
Okay. What kind of firearm was it?
I don't know, not outside, inside he showed me like this.
Okay. Was it the handgun visible or was it inside the bag?
No, he's in the gun. He's in
Okay.
the gun hand and he showed me in the glass.
Okay. What color was it? Do you know?
He's a black. I saw the black on the...
Just a black handgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
It showed me like this,
Do-
yeah.
Do you have your driver's license real quick? What I want to know is, okay, what made you think it was a good idea to even bring?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been
First
a
of
few
all,
people.
the aggressive-
It's been a few people to flash their gun at me, and that shit, man. I'm not gonna get too deep into the details, but for whatever reason, a guy, we were coming the opposite way, and obviously I had the right of way to turn right into the driveway. This guy cuts me off. And I shouldn't have done this, but I did it. I followed him, and I pulled around. I'm just trying to ask him what's his problem. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And he just kind of waves his gun at me, and I'm just like, wow. That could have gone very, 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 very bad. People are crazy. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, I'm not a crazy individual. I love my life. I didn't want to harm that guy. You know, I'm sure he has parents and people that love him, but I can say I was definitely heated. I'm talking about like on a 9.5, close to 10. So, and luckily, out of nowhere, a cop shows up later, and, you know, I'm just like, hey, man, this guy right here, you know, he flashed a gun at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of got some information or whatever. I didn't want to harm the guy, okay? I did not want to do that. Because you cannot flash a gun at somebody, because if they use it on you, then what? You flashed it at them. That's a threat. In Texas, if you pulling out your gun and somebody's in fear for their life, they can shoot you. All right, so y'all be careful out there. And yes, I'm going to continue to comment on this video, so stay tuned.
He went by me.
Okay. I get that people,
And he
road
cut
rage and all that.
He cut in front of me. I didn't know at that point when he
That's
cut
not
in
a
front
reason
of
to
me,
flash your
stopped
gun,
his
sir.
vehicle and blocked me from proceeding. At that point, I thought, okay, what is this guy doing? Why is he stopping and blocking my lane? He could have done two things: kept going straight or gone into the parking lot.
Do you?
Why did he stop in my lane at a 45
That doesn't
degree
give you a
perpendicular
reason
to
to pull out a
parking in the
gun.
right lane, parking in
sorry,
my lane.
just-
I couldn't advance any further.
Did you already
So
give
I
my
picked-
partner your ID? You don't need to reach for it.
No, I said I just picked up my bag at that time and held it right here.
Okay. Did you ever take the firearm out of the bag?
Did not take it out of the bag. I know better than to do that. I've got to carry concealed weapons.
So why pull it out?
What kind of firearm is it?
Why pull it out?
9 millimeter.
What kind?
I don't know. I think it's a Ruger. My dad passed away and it's his gun. I think it's a Ruger.
A Ruger?
Thing.
Okay. But do you see how even brandishing the bag is not the best of ideas?
I can see that now because I'm talking to you, and that's not what I wanted to be doing.
And his wife is terrified. Look at her over there. She is terrified, man. She is terrified. This dumbass put her in this situation. Man, look, listen. This guy could have just stopped and let that guy continue on about his day, or he could have went around him. I understand he stopped in front of him, but in this point in time, you have somebody in the car with you, okay? Regardless to whoever that person is over there, whatever they have, it's pointless to act this way to act in this manner. You have your wife with you, man. Why do that? You have this to protect yourself, not to show it off and to let somebody know that you will shoot them. No, that is the worst thing to do. That is the worst thing to do. This guy made a dumbass decision, and you would think with his age he would, make better decisions than that. But I guess everybody has their days. But this not cool, man. You got your wife in the car. That's just not cool. Something could have a stray bullet could have hit her. Some crazy ass motherfucker could have hit her.
Violence all over this country.
Then what?
You see, from my perspective, how when a car just pulls
now he's talking about violence
and impedes my progress, what am I supposed to?
That's a part of driving, sir.
What list of things am I supposed to start?
Sir, we're a little busy. Okay, I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to do when that happens? What's the first thing that I should be thinking?
Well,
am I in danger?
Okay, in your instance,
is he going to invite me to a tea party?
If I were you,
this motherfucker said a tea party.
I've been concerned because of road rage and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
What I would do is I'd lock my door, and if you have the firearm, I'm not going to brandish it. I'm not going to show anybody. I might have my hand on it in case or something like that, but I'm not going to sit here and threaten somebody with it or show them.
Threaten him. I held it up.
Okay, but with you showing,
that's a threat.
Showing him even the bag, which everybody knows what's in that kind of bag, that could be considered as a threat.
Well, stopping your car and blocking me in the middle of my lane could be considered a threat as well. And my question to you is, at what point do I?
You're at an airport, bro. Everybody stops in front of you, man.
At what point do I start taking steps to protect myself when a man pulls his?
Now he's acting like a victim. Like, stop, bro. Just stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do anything to you. He didn't brandish a gun to you. He didn't show you his gun. So why show yours first? Doesn't make sense. To scare him?
In front of me, he stops it at a 45-degree angle, impeding my traffic and breaking the driving laws.
Okay. Can I see your firearm? Don't take it out of the bag. Just hand me the bag.
It's unzipped.
Okay.
I always drive with it unzipped, so I can reach for it if I need to.
Okay. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. You care if I take it and unload it real quick?
No. Go
yeah,
right
that's
ahead.
DFW. That's DFW right there.
I'm gonna take it back to my car just so it's not here in front of everybody. Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm gonna run your firearm, make sure it's not stolen. But I don't want to unload it in front of everybody over here. Okay.
What you mean? Why are you doing that?
He got this road rage incidents with this
Hold on,
driver.
let me see.
So what he's saying is that he got
just to confirm.
This.
Yep. Yeah, that's DFW.
Road rage incidents with this Uber driver. Uber driver like cut him off or something like that.
Yeah, that's DFW.
And he said that this driver said that he just brandished the bag, not the firearm or anything like that. The Uber driver saying that he brandished the firearm. But
is that a Ruger? Damn.
He just said it was a black handgun.
Okay.
Because I asked him if it was in the bag or. Okay. $7:44 on 2. I'm sorry, I know you're busy. I have a firearm whenever you're ready.
So at what point did he show the gun? When the cross, I knocked the phone.
So about right here.
Yeah.
But he came up the up ramp too.
No, he going this way. Because he crossed me, I can't get the lane, and I go with the back to him.
Wait, hang on over here.
Damn, what is going on? Is he acting up now?
When this whole lane change happened, did you continue going straight or did you go up the up ramp through the garage?
No, I never entered the garage.
Never entered the garage? Okay, so were you in the very far left lane and then you tried to change lanes all the way to the right?
I was in the lane where you can either go in the garage or go straight. He was in the next
right.
Okay,
so you weren't in the very far left lane.
No.
All right, so let me explain this. So at DFW, it's a really big airport. So there are multiple lanes, as you can see right here. And just think of there's like 3 lanes, right? And think of a 4th lane as a turning lane to go into a garage, or you can exit the airport. It is kind of tricky and it is kind of difficult. But obviously that doesn't mean you have to, flash a gun or whatever. But people do drive crazy through the airport all day, every day. But yeah, it is kind of like tricky there. People are like, real shifty. You have to be real shifty and maneuver and everything. Uber's everywhere. Everybody's trying to get in their car. So it can get kind of hectic at this airport, and the turns and the directions are kind of difficult sometimes. But that doesn't give this man a right to show his
I
gun.
was in the lane. I don't know what they call it. I was in the lane that you could either turn left. It's got two arrows. One was turning left into the garage. The other was go straight. I went straight. He blocked me before we got to that spot. He was so pissed off because he tried to force his way over. I honked my horn at him. That pissed him off. He ran right by me as if to intimidate me, and he did. And cut in front of my car just before he could go into the garage. And I thought he was going to I thought he was going to cut in front of me, give me the finger, and then pull into the garage. He pulled in front of me, didn't go into the garage, wagged his hand at me. I don't know what he was doing with his hand. And then he turned half a circle, went back into the lane I was in, and went up the ramp. And I was behind him at that point. I was never going to
I mean, if you got video, that would better smooth things out because I'm getting one story from him and one story from you.
You got video? Oh yeah, them Uber drivers, yeah, they be having the dash cams.
I can't do nothing with that.
Dash cam, cop cams.
But if a guy's waving a gun, then that's a crime. We want to investigate that.
Yeah, you can do it, sir, because I tell them exactly what happened. I'm talking about the up ramp, okay?
Yes.
But I am in the middle lane, turn to the up ramp, and he's trying to, with the lower level ramp, cross that way.
Okay.
It's okay. I don't know.
So did he ever take the firearm out of his little
he
pack?
showed me like this.
So what kind
So
of gun
obviously
did you
it's-
see?
No, he showed me on the inside the car like this.
Yeah, at what point? Like up here or back down there behind
the
him?
back there. There in the way. When I knocked that, I honked that because he crossed me. Because I can't get
So
out.
what did you see? What kind of firearm?
I don't see that. What kind of? But I see inside the.
Did it look like a rifle, handgun,
Small gun,
revolver?
small gun is like that. I don't know.
So obviously this guy's
Black.
English is not perfect, and I know the cop is trying to get the story out clear, but it sounds like what the guy did is kind of showed him the gun a little bit, but he had the bag out as well, because nobody's just gonna say oh yeah, he showed me a bag. You know what I'm saying? He had the gun out a little bit. He saw the gun a little bit. He knew the gun was in there. Okay, this guy is obviously English is not his first language. He's having a hard time explaining to the cop, and the cop is really trying to get the story together. But the cop seems like he's kind of getting frustrated, which, in the end, is, we'll see what happens.
Color, yeah.
Black, silver.
Black color, yeah. Black color.
Okay. So it definitely wasn't in a brown leather holster. Okay. I would say unfortunate timing of the recirculation road back there where everyone's trying to turn left to go up into the garage, and then he was trying to change lanes to right to keep going straight on the recirculation road.
Okay.
Both honk at each other, probably gave each other the finger.
Okay.
He's saying that he took his firearm out of his holster and started flashing it at him.
Okay.
He's saying he just picked up his little brown leather holster and just to prove that he had a gun and he shouldn't intimidate him or anything like that.
Okay.
He's saying he never took it out the holster. Okay. But he's advising he saw a small black handgun being waved by this gentleman.
Okay.
Here's the other question. If we do pursue the disorderly conduct charge, do you want to pursue charges on him?
I don't know. I just inform you because we are working every time over there, right?
I get that.
He never do anything wrong with that. He just come to earn the money.
But as of right now, the crime is against you. He displayed a firearm towards you, so you would have to be the victim of that crime. So
I don't know.
it's up to you if you want to go through the legal process if we end up going that route.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to?
No.
Okay, so what? I mean, what I can do, I can do an incident report documenting what happened.
This is because I don't want to go with the over because I don't want to waste that time and the money from everything.
Hey, well, with all this day of crazies out in the world, I can't believe that there's even a question that I had the right to.
Man, you have the right, but he didn't threaten you, man. He didn't get out and do anything to you.
Well, other officers are doing their investigation, and we'll go from there.
If someone pulled in front of you and blocked your car from the dancing, would you feel comfortable with that, or would you feel uncomfortable with that?
I mean, let me tell you one thing, right, about the airport. At the airport, I have seen something you probably would be like, no way. People will pull in from anywhere.
Exactly.
You
Which
won't
is
even
exactly
see them.
what he was
No.
People will
no.
walk in front of your
Listen
car.
to her.
People come to the airport, I don't know what happens to them, but something funny happens. I've seen people come from anywhere and everywhere. So at the airport, I feel like, you know,
It's more traffic. People are
if you
moving.
have road rage, then airport's probably not the best place to be at.
I don't have road rage until somebody stops their car in front of me, prohibits me from moving my car, and then I'm wondering, what is this person going to do next? Are they going to jump out of their car with a gun?
But he
Are they
did
going
it.
to jump out of their car with a baseball bat? What am I supposed to do now? Sit here and wait for them to do something?
Regardless of whether or not he's going to prosecute, he's going to go to jail
Going to jail.
for disorderly conduct.
Even though we don't got video of it, it's just his word versus.
Well, he described it as being a small black handgun, right? What is he in possession of?
I haven't seen the handgun, but yeah.
It's a small black handgun.
Okay.
So this
I mean,
must be the
He
start.
told me black handgun. It's a black handgun. I don't know. It's a full size. But
That's fine with me.
So, I mean, you got a probable cause.
when he did hand me the bag was unzipped. He said he drives with it unzipped like that. But I mean, the gun was easily accessible. But
So that's just where we are. So we'll talk about this afterwards. But
Yeah, that's
You said
can't
my
act
car
like
for a
can't act
second.
like that at the airport, bro.
He's going to take me to jail.
I'm sorry.
We'll
Yep.
talk about that out here real quick.
Yeah, buddy, you gotta go.
Take me to jail.
Let's go back over here real quick. Okay. Based off of the fact and circumstances that we were told, okay, we believe that you displayed a firearm, okay, whether or not it's in the zipper or whatever. He described your handgun.
I
Okay?
did
A
help.
small black handgun. Okay,
It's
that's
not
kinda,
a small gun.
regardless.
It's a
whether-
large gun.
Okay, he described your handgun. Okay, that's kind of hard to do when it's inside of a brown leather case.
It was in the case.
Okay,
That's
so
what
right
he
now
saw.
you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct for displaying a firearm. Okay, so can you turn around and put your hands behind your back for us, please?
Yeah, can I have a minute with my wife to
We'll let you talk with her.
make some
first.
arrangements?
You'll get out, Bill. Don't worry about it. You'll get out. You'll be out of
You
there.
guys are doing this. I didn't show him my firearm. I didn't. I
know the facts and circumstances that were presented to us.
I don't
The
understand how
charges might get dropped. You know, you never know. But he going to jail. It don't matter.
We're going to search you and we're going to go in the back of the car. All right?
I think the
Can I
charges
have-
would get
Can I
dropped.
have a word with my
I'm
wife?
gonna let you talk with her here in a second, but I gotta search you first, okay?
I don't have any pockets or anything. Okay,
I have to, okay.
I got you. This is unbelievable.
Can't flash your
Real
gun,
quick,
bro.
are
This
you
is
okay
such-
with your wife driving your truck home?
I am okay with that. This is such an injustice. I did not show that guy my gun. Is there a law that says I can't show him the bag?
Right now, he
can't
described
hold-
your firearm. Okay.
Yeah, but how hard is that to say it was a black pistol? I mean, if I said it was a black pistol, how many people in the country have black pistols?
A lot of people with tan, silver.
Yeah, but there's a lot with black too. I mean, is that
Can we step in the car real
Yes,
quick?
sir. Yes, sir.
You
I
going to
don't
jail,
want to
man.
complicate this.
Yeah.
I,
At least he got some sense.
I'm really having a hard time because my
Damn, he
shoulder
can't-
has
he
been
can't get in there?
operated on, and I can't see how I'm supposed to do this. There's a lot okay, underneath the straps.
Yes, sir.
He ain't never been in the back of one of those.
Do this. My shoulder's killing me with these handcuffs on.
Just had rotator cuff surgery.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I'm not trying to be
He's not
difficult.
trying to be a...
I'm not trying to be difficult. Who's the supervisor?
I am.
Can you tell me just how on just a guy saying it was a black gun I'm being arrested?
So
Let me ask you this.
go ahead.
The aggression that he displayed on me with his vehicle by pulling in front of the only lane that I was in, that act of aggression, what am I supposed to do with that?
Okay. That's that's failed to maintain a single lane or not yielding the right of way, that's a traffic offense at this point.
Okay.
So, I mean, if
But it's, I understand in retrospect it's a traffic offense, but I'm asking you, when a man zooms past me and intentionally blocks my lane, what am I supposed to think might happen next?
Not
How
pull
did
out
I
a
know
gun,
he wasn't gonna
sir.
jump out of the car with his gun?
well, did he jump out of the car?
No, he didn't.
All right,
But you're
thank
dealing
you.
with retro.
There you go.
I'm asking about in the moment.
Right. Did you believe that he had a gun on him?
I believed he aggressed on me because he passed me, and I think the speed limit up that ramp is 15 miles an hour. He came all the way around me from behind me.
It is.
Cut in front of me, slammed on his brakes, stopped me from progressing.
Okay.
And that's when I lifted up my gun case and showed it to him.
Okay.
And then he backed up, went back into the same lane that he was blocking me from and went up the ramp.
Okay.
How is that? What am I supposed to do with that? And I'm not talking, look at it retrospectively.
Right. No, I understand.
Try to put yourself in the moment.
Right. And I've been in that moment myself as well, and I'm an LTC holder. And like I said, at that point, all you got is basically just a traffic offense, and you got to just let it go.
She gonna get you out, man. She ain't gonna let you sit in there, bro.
So I go
You'll be all right,
to where he is. Should I go home first and then come get
They're
him?
not going to let me out tonight. Here's what's going to
How do
happen.
we get bail? Like,
I'm going to go stay in their holding facility tonight.
okay.
Tomorrow morning, they're going to transfer me to the Tarrant County Jail, where all the bad boys are. And then the Tarrant County Jail is probably going to hold me until Monday. And they will probably
Oh, it's the
take
weekend.
me in for some arraignment on Monday
Damn.
morning. That's my guess. Would that sound reasonable?
The jail staff will be able to give you some more information.
But I'm probably going to spend 2 nights in jail, right?
That I don't know.
Most likely.
Can you call
If it's the
physical
weekend,
therapy
yes.
in the morning and cancel my appointment. I'm supposed to be there at 9:40.
Okay. But can I get you out tonight? Like,
No,
No, you
They're-
can't.
They don't have. They don't allow bonding. There is no bond tonight. So I will spend the night sleeping on a metal
Look at
metal
this.
bed somewhere tonight, probably here in the airport somewhere.
I'll give you the address of where he's going to go
And
tonight.
then tomorrow morning they're going to transfer me to the county jail. And if the county jail gives me an opportunity to bond out before they book me in, you've got to come get me right away because they usually only allow a few hours to do that.
Damn, so maybe he been to jail before. Hey, man. That sucks. Homie had to go through that, man. He put his wife through that, You never know, man. Road rage is a thing here in Texas. So it is common for someone to, grab a gun. But once you show that gun, you better be sure this person is threatening you or trying to kill you, because you can't just brandish a gun. You can't do that, man. You just can't do it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he tried the charges. He handled the charges and he was out. He didn't stay in jail for long. So make sure y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the video. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We out. Peace.